Second conditional. If Mila won the lottery, she would travel the world. We use the second conditional to talk about unlikely or imaginary situations in the present or future and their results. Second conditional sentences have two clauses. Conditional clause, the action. If plus subject plus past simple. Independent clause, the result. Subject plus would or wouldn't plus verb. For example, if it wasn't too hot, we would go running. If he had my number, he would call me. If he studied for his exam, I wouldn't disturb him. When we use the second conditional to talk about ourselves, using to be, we often use were instead of was. For example, if I were taller, I would buy this dress. We also use the phrase, if I were you, to make suggestions. If I were you, I would visit Spain in spring. If I were you, I wouldn't ask her now. Remember, for suggestions, we always use were. If I was you is incorrect. In these examples, the conditional clause comes before the independent clause. If Mila went to bed earlier, she wouldn't be so tired. But we can also put the independent clause before the conditional clause. Mila wouldn't be so tired if she went to bed earlier. These two sentences have the same meaning, but in the second sentence, we remove the comma and sometimes change the nouns or pronouns in each clause. To ask a question using the second conditional, we change the independent clause to would plus subject plus verb. For example, if you had superpowers, would you fight crime? Would you fight crime if you had superpowers? To give short answers, we use yes, I would, no, I wouldn't.